so it's been a few days since I've done a work update. Especially because that last one I posted was already a couple days old by the time I posted it, so, let's see here. I can't remember in the last one if I'd mentioned getting to do the first few shifts in the runner position, but if not, those have actually been surprisingly fun, and I think I kind of prefer it, to be 100% honest. Instead of making pizzas all day, you're basically the one handing out the pizzas all day and running them out to cars for curbside pickup and things, which, for somebody who can't identify cars to save her life, that's always interesting when I've got to do that. Because I'm one of those people who identifies cars by, like, color, and that's about as far as my knowledge of what a car looks like goes. So basically, thank God they mentioned the color on the order slip, or I'd have no fucking clue. It's like, a beige Nissan blah blah blah, and you have to, like, call them, and I'll ask approximately where they parked, and then it's on me to basically try to find, in that vicinity, where is there a car that matches that color? And hope like hell there's a person in it, and that it's the right person, but yeah, it's been interesting a few times trying to figure out where the hell these people are actually parked. One scared me half to death because I didn't think it was the right one, because they had tinted windows on the sides in the front, so I thought nobody was in there. Then all of a sudden one of the windows comes down, like, holy shit, person! But yeah, other than that, I get to put on the big orange reflective vest and everything and feel like a crossing guard each time I do it and feel all important and shit. Yeah, that, I know, is like not even a big deal, but to me it kind of feels like a big deal, so you do that, and in the downtime you fold boxes and wrap the little no-name cakes, so easy. Easy! And here and there I can sneak in sitting down for a minute or two here or there while I wrap those or fold those, so yeah, for obvious reasons, I much prefer it, but he's only actually had me do it a couple of times, so, and usually it's only for half the shift, and then he sticks me back on the line to make more pizzas and gets somebody up there to do it instead for the other half of the shift. I'm like, ah, but, I guess fair is fair, but still, definitely prefer when he sticks me there, though. So there's that. What other updates? Oh, I know one. So I don't know if this is wishful thinking on my part, or if it actually means something. I don't know if I'm reading too much into it. Feel free to tell me if I'm probably reading too much into it, but boy, my fingers are crossed, but, so it's come to my attention the whole time I've worked here. We have had one general manager, one assistant manager, one captain. And as far as the higher ranks go, there's only been the one of each. Well, as of this week, we're suddenly hiring another captain. Rocky is the existing captain. So, in my hopeful brain, I'm like, does that mean she's finally gonna get fired? I don't know. I don't know if it means they're replacing her or if it just means we're gonna have two. But boy, my fingers are crossed that it means we're getting rid of her ass. But, just saying. Just saying. Like I said, it is entirely possible I'm reading too much into it, but boy, am I hopeful. I know that people said before that lots of the captains come and go, same with the managers. Well, general manager. Assistant managers. The one general manager has been there for fucking ever. But, because of that, it does make me wonder if somebody is on her way out. I mean, between all the complaints to HR about her, plus her fuck up with the oven that still isn't paid off, maybe, you know, just saying. I know, wishful thinking, and I'm trying not to get my hopes too up in case it just means we're gonna have two instead of just the one, but if we do have two instead of one, I'm hopeful that it means, if nothing else, that maybe her ass won't be there as often. That would be a wonderful frickin' thing, and not have to answer to her. Although I do realize, having not met the guy yet, It is entirely a 50-50 chance between he's either awesome or he might be a worse hellspawn than she is. Could go either way, but I'm hopeful that he'll be awesome because she's literally the only terrible person there. Everyone else is great. She's the only bad one, so I would like to think that the new dude's gonna be awesome because it seems like everyone that the general manager hires is pretty awesome, so I would like to think he wouldn't intentionally hire somebody who's a terrible person. But, yeah, this dude is being transferred in from, like, the next town over, so he knows the job and everything. He's got the experience. He's worked the position before. He just apparently wants to work closer to home, which is understandable. I'm just hoping that he's not an asshole, so, just basic hopes. So, there's that. And the other big update for me, although it's more just a personal level than anything really going on. So the new girl there that I originally was like so intimidated by, worrying about am I being replaced, even though, yeah, no, obviously not. He's hired like 3 or 4 new people since I've been there, and yeah, no, he's doing it because hell of our people are out right now and we need help. She may be my new favorite one there. She is officially the first person there who is actually given a shit that I used to work for Pete Townsend. So, hey, we got that going for us. So, and she, like, wanted to hear about it and stuff. It was, like, mildly fangirly about it. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. You're my new favorite person here. Because even, like, the boss, who is old enough to where he should know who that is, went over his head when I mentioned it to him. So, hey man, it's like my only claim to fame. Shut the fuck up. But I will brag about it till the day I die. But anyway, it may have only been 3 years of my life, but it was like the only 3 that mattered as far as most people care. So there was that. And we talked about The Who, and we talked about music in general for hours during the shift, because basically no one else was up front for hell of the shift yesterday. But yeah, originally she was asking if... Well, I mean, you guys already figured out where I work, so I don't even have to, like, be careful about the name anymore. I just do it out of a feeling of obligation, but you know what? Shh, fuck it. We're saying it here just for context, but it's like, do you think that mod is named after, like, mods? Like, mod culture? I was like, about 50% of it is, yeah. 50% of it is, like, you modify the pizzas. The other 50%, yeah, it's that. I mean, look at all the theming on the site. Look at the theming of the music we play here. It's absolutely after that, too. Look at the designs of our shirts. Like, come on. It is very clearly that. So... And she was, like, kind of giddy about it and got into, like, a conversation about how the mod movement is kind of making a revival and stuff, which it absolutely is, and makes my freaking life. And then we were talking about music and The Who, and I don't even know how we got on the topic of the Monkees, but them too, and she was like, I feel like I've heard the name, but I don't know who it is offhand. She, like, quickly Googled a picture on her phone, because, again, nobody was up front, so who gives a shit? She's like, oh, they look very mod. I'm like, I don't know that I would consider them to be mods, but I mean, definitely very 60s, but yeah, they had a TV show as well as, like, their music career, so you should definitely, if you get curious, you should totally watch that. I could make you, like, a list of episodes to, like, watch first, but anyway, yeah, she is totally, like, my new favorite person there, but, yeah, there's that. I knew there'd be one sooner or later, but I had mentioned that was, like, the number one reason why I applied at this place was because of that theming. She's like, oh my god, me too. It's like, yes, one kindred spirit in this whole freaking place. Thank you. That is all I was asking for. Just one. So, if nothing else, I knew damn well that I could kind of just sense that there was, like, a kindred spirits thing here with the new girl, but I didn't know it would be quite that much. I thought it was just on personality type. I'm like, oh, hell yes. Alright, so I've definitely got at least one big ally now. She's like, really? Not one other person knew who the Who or Pete Townsend was here? No one? I was like, no. She's like, not even insert name of certain hippie boy here, and no, not even him. I expected he'd know it too, given how much he goes on about music. Like, no, he didn't know either. And she's like, dude, I'm gonna slap him. I was like, You should. He deserves it. So, yeah, that. So, that definitely is making it that much more. I mean, I already looked forward to the shifts with her on them anyway, but now I'm that much more looking forward to the shifts where we're on at the same time. But, anyways, yeah, that. So. Yeah, she was asking about all of the drama with Rocky, and I was trying to explain all of it to her. She's like, oh my god, that just made a bunch of really weirdly specific questions she asked me. Like, do you think I'm bossy? Just out of nowhere? Makes sense. Because I told her, no, I think you're just doing your job. And there was like no context. I'm like, yeah, I bet the timing had something to do with when some of this stuff was going on. But yeah, that's probably why she was asking. She's trying to see who she can get on her side in the boss's eyes. So yeah, be aware. I wouldn't trust her as far as I can throw her, but you know, you do you where she's concerned, but be careful. She's a friggin' backstabber. Don't trust her. So there's that. And somehow got on the topic of my YouTube channel and that I've been vlogging about my entire experience here. She's like, oh wow, you like talk about work stuff on there? I'm like, yeah, I'm probably not supposed to, but I changed the names to you know, protect the guilty, but yeah, I do. So I make money at making money. Why not? She's like, that's kind of awesome. So I don't know if that's going to be like a new subscriber I'm going to gain out of this, but if so, I'm definitely not complaining. But anywho, yeah, that. Seems to be the first person at this job who's even given a shit that I do YouTube as well. Because most people, I mean, they're nice enough, but it's like, they don't give a crap about what I do outside of work. And it's like, that's fine. I don't really give a crap what they do outside of work either. But it's kind of just like that we're nice at work thing that's just like, would we be friends, like, outside of the workplace? Probably not, but they're a nice enough person kind of deal. But no, this person's like, I could see myself, like, being friends with this person outside of work just because they're awesome. So, anyway. So that definitely is cosmically helping make up for all the drama with Rocky, but anywho, I'm trying to think anything else worth noting. Don't think so. Not at this time anyway, so it's at least quiet again since there's really been no shifts where just Rocky's been in charge since the last piece of drama, so I'm still, like, feeling like the other shoe's about to drop at any moment whenever the next one is with just her in charge, but I don't know. I have to look at my schedule again to see which day is the first day I'll be there that the new captain is there, so I can try to get a gauge on this guy. Is he good? Is he bad? Like, that kind of deal, but yeah, that. So, anyways. I think it's, like, earlier in the week, because I want to say, like, I think one of his first days there's, like, an overlap by about an hour of where he starts, like, an hour before I leave, so I'll at least get to kind of see the dude, since he's already been a captain, he's just transferring in. I don't think he has to do any of the obligatory training videos, since he's already done them, so I think they'll kind of just toss him straight in, but anyway. Yeah, I'm both excited and nervous about that one, because I'm really hoping that he's, like, not worse than Rocky is, but at the same time, odds are, from everything I've heard with almost everyone that's been a position of power in this place, most of them have been awesome, just most of them have moved on to other jobs that paid better, or they left because of school, and they couldn't balance this and that, so they bailed on this so they could do school, so anyway. That is about it for this one, so as usual, you guys know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, everything and more. It's all down below. If you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye.